Hello, and a big welcome back to all of my subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, what's wrong with you? Today, I wanted to briefly discuss how to use films and television shows and things when you're learning a language. Now, I've done a couple of videos on subtitles and how to get subtitles off of Netflix and all this other stuff. But today, I wanted to just talk about the actual content as opposed to, you know, the audio or the subtitles or whatever. When you're learning a language, I believe, and this is just my personal opinion because I found it really hard to understand what's happening in a film. Now, many times the problem is not necessarily the words that they're using, but the accent of the actor, or they're trying to convey a certain accent for a person, etc., or a character. What I've found way better is television shows. So if you get a television show that's been running for a number of series with lots of episodes, what you get is an actor or actress who are playing a character, right? And even if they're having a heavy accent or whatever, it doesn't matter because you're going to encounter that character doing the same stuff all the time. And typically, when you watch a television series, a lot of the vocabulary is repeated. So many times I've seen people get really good success with, well, certainly in English, with like the IT Crowd, which is a television show, a comedy show, but it's in a sort of fixed environment, and a lot of the words are repeated. The characters are the same. You get used to their accent. You get used to the way they speak and the speed at which they speak, etc. When I was learning Italian, I watched a show called Carabinieri, which is like 7 seasons. And I watched all of the episodes repeatedly. I didn't have subtitles, so I had to literally watch it and try and work out what they were saying. But I watched that a huge amount of times. But films I find are difficult because you only encounter for 90 minutes. Whereas if you, for example, when I did French, I watched all of the episodes of Star Trek in French, except for the original series, which wasn't in French. But I watched all the others, and that amounted to about 400 or 500 hours of French in a row. So that, uninterrupted French. So this is what I recommend. Rather than watch a single film, watch a TV series. I have a friend of mine. She had a lot of success with Spanish by watching telenovelas, which is basically Spanish, soap operas. It wasn't Spanish. I think it was from Argentina or Venezuela or something, but I don't know. Mexico, possibly. I don't remember. But anyway, she had a lot of success watching these telenovelas. Now, you do get interested in the characters. You get a bit more immersed in the language. And I think it's more useful than trying to watch a film. So even though it's easier to get subtitles for films, it's probably better for your language learning to watch in a TV series, because you can just get a lot more hours. It'll be, in the case of Star Trek, for example, it was 400 hours of the language as opposed to 90 minutes. And to watch 400 hours, I would have to watch a lot of films, and all of those films would have different characters, different situations, different actors, different speaking, different speeds of speaking, different situations, so it's, I think, a lot better to try and keep yourself grounded in a TV series. Now, I don't know what your opinion is. You may find it different. If you find it different or better to use films, let me know in the comments. I'd be really interested in people's opinion of this topic. A lot of this is just my experience, and obviously, that's a use case of one, so it's not definitive. But let me know in the comments what you think about this sort of thing. Also, please share and like and subscribe if you like this sort of content. and I will see you later.